So Rita has some good news, Dr. Phillip. Rita, can
Good.
you let Dr. Phillip know?
When should I start with?
With all of it.
How about the gooder news?
Okay. I don't know which one's better. All right. We had talked about my my questionable use of lamotrigine
Oh, yeah.
for my heart. Well, I just went to see a cardiologist,
Mhm.
and he said, "Now, let me give you some history. When I was a kid, I was told I had an innocent heart murmur as a result
Okay.
of scarlet fever.
Okay.
Then in my 30s, I guess, I was told it was, as technology progressed, I was told it was a mitral valve prolapse.
Okay.
Then about 20, 25 years ago, I was told it was mitral valve regurgitation.
Okay.
This cardiologist studied my latest echocardiogram and said there's absolutely nothing wrong with my heart.
Wow. That's like miraculous.
Yeah. There's no reason for me to be on any medication, and I don't need to keep seeing a cardiologist.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yay.
Yay.
Congratulations.
Yay.
And the other thing is that my A1c dropped a little bit again.
More?
I'm down to 6.0.
Wow.
Yeah.
Awesome. Awesome. That is great.
Yeah.
That is great. And refresh my memory, where did you start on your journey with your A1c?
Oh, the highest it's ever been was 13, I think.
Woo.
Maybe 12.
Oh,
But in August, in mid-August, it was 6.5, and then it went down to 6.1, and now it's 6.
Wow. Awesome. Awesome. That's great. That's
Mhm.
great. Yeah. Those are the things we like to see.
Yeah. I'm a tough old lady.
No, you're not. You're in your prime. You're in your prime.
My
You're not
prime.
old.
I don't I don't know.
So seriously, back to the cardiologist, what did he say? I mean, how do you explain, so a little bit of, so did the cardiologist ever say what prolapse and regurg and all that means?
Different cardiologists throughout the years have described it different ways. The prolapse was described to me as that when the valve closes, it flops open for a fraction of a second again.
Yeah.
Regurgitation was explained to me as that some of it backs up a little bit. Some of the blood backs up between the chambers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anatomically, the valves kind of open inward.
Mm-hmm.
So prolapse means that the valve doesn't open inward. It actually, when the chamber below it is under pressure, it kind of folds out. So that's what's meant by prolapse. So instead of the valve opening and closing this way, it gets under so much pressure and the valve is so weak that it unfolds the opposite way. So my understanding of regurgitation means that, and especially if you have prolapse to begin with, that means that the valve wasn't really closing this way. It was probably closing kind of this way. And then the regurg means that it was constantly open and never really closing. So that's what I mean. It's really it's beyond remarkable, Rita. It's really miraculous.
Doctors tell me I had a classic click.
Yeah. Yeah. Because what happens is when the valve prolapses, the valves are meant to go inward and they're kind of stiff. So when they're forced outwards, they literally kind of click because they're forced outward. So that's what I mean. It's beyond remarkable. It's really miraculous that the valves have healed and they're now working the way they should be. That's what I was asking, what did the cardiologists say about it?
this guy seems to think I was misdiagnosed in the first place.
Yeah, but
Wow.
how do you misdiagnose that on an echocardiogram?
Beats
It's
me.
a picture. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it would be as if you took your car into the auto mechanic and the front end wheel alignment was off and the wheels were always pulling to one side, and then nothing happened. You bring it in the next time and the wheels are in perfect alignment.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a mechanical miracle.
Wow.
Cool. Then I'm
Yeah.
quite fortunate.
No, you're blessed.
Thank
It's
you.
not fortunate. Yeah, God has more things for you. That's why you're not old.